Welcome back, CAD students. Today we are going to go ahead and take the linear bearing assembly and make the assembly drawing that goes with it. So here we are in the assembly, and we're going to go ahead and add in a BOM table. So I'm going to do some updates here by moving the description over to the left and the quantity over, and we're going to get rid of the part number. Let's go ahead and name some of our parts. So here is our guide shaft. When I click on it, I can see that's my guide shaft. This one, when I highlight that, is going to be my top plate. So let me come off of that. Down here, the very first thing is my bottom plate. Here's my pillow block. And then my bearing here, sure enough, when I do that, that is my bearing. And let's double check our quantities. We should have one bottom plate, two guide shafts, one top plate, 4 pillow blocks, and then we have some screws. So if our screws end up or anything ends up, we do want to go bottom plate, guide shaft, and then we want top plate, pillow block, bearing, and then our screws at the bottom. So we're gonna move these, and probably what will work best is if we move these up. So I'm going to drag them up. Let me see if I can get this to work. There's my top plate, my bearing assembly, and my pillow block. And we really want the bearing to be right there. You can also rename them, and probably from the tree, that's the better place to rename them, but I did it in my BOM. So now they all line up, and I can go ahead and move on to hitting my plus key and creating my drawing. Let me see if it'll load. I might pause this while it loads. Okay, so now I have my loaded part. I am going to bring in I'm going to put this front view right here. This is actually a fairly easy drawing. And then I'm going to bring in my isometric, which we will edit. So we'll double click on that, and we're going to make that a 1, 2, 3. I'll only green check that. I think I ended up with 2 views of it. Let me delete that. So there is my scale, and then we'll go ahead and bring in our BOM table. We're going to hook that right there, which means I probably want to move this over, and I don't want it to go off the edge, so I think I'm actually going to make this a 1 to 4. Okay, and now we're just going to bring in our bubbles. So we definitely want to make sure we highlight the bottom plate. We want to highlight the guide shaft. That's our 2. Our 3 is the top plate, so let's put that here. And we will make sure these line up. 4 is our pillow block. It will help you line them up. I'm going to have to fix number 1 over there, but we're going to keep going. We want to do our bearing. So I might scroll in a little. Oops. I'm going to have to go back. So if I don't get that, I do need to sorry. I'm not quite using my mouse, which is causing me grief. There's my 5. And then I can get my bolts. There. Okay, we're going to escape out of that tool and then go back. And so we're in good shape if we've done this. I'm going to line these up just to make them look. And I can probably move these out just a little bit more. But it gives you that nice pink line to put them on. And then we do want to show some hidden lines in here if we can, but let's do our title block. So this is our linear bearing. We're going to drag this one up. And we double click on that. This will be King High School. Down here, we're going to call this drawing 1053. It's an A1. We can get rid of this block. And that kind of gets us our block. And then we can go ahead and look at sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, I zoomed in a little while I was on pause, but we have one more thing, and I wanted to zoom in to show you this. We're going to actually show the hidden lines. So I clicked on a bolt, and I asked it to show all of my hidden lines, and that's really the last thing we need to do. And then you should have a completed linear assembly bearing drawing. So go ahead and create that inside your classroom for your linear bearing assembly, and then you have completed this project.